Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, and we are going to be watching Riverdale Season 1 Episode 5, and it is called Heart of Darkness. Now, I just want to address a couple things before we get into the episode, is that I missed the ending of Episode 4, like what I didn't hear what was being said because I was too busy running my mouth. That biker guy, who I said looked familiar, one, he was in Scream. That's Skeet Ulrich, okay? That's why I thought he looked familiar. So I figured that out. And while I was editing, I heard what was said, and he asked Jughead, where are you going to live now? So that answers my question that I was asking, that he did live there. And as far as his parents go, turns out that that's his dad, which makes it even more confusing, and my question still stands. Where's his family? Why isn't he living with his father? Why, so I don't know. But hopefully we'll get some answers to that. And I wonder what happened to make his dad as Southside Serpent or whatever. Did he start the gang? Is this a gang that existed and he joined later? I don't know. But hopefully we'll get answers at some point. And hopefully Jughead will find a place to live. I feel bad that he lost his home and everything, but, we'll see what happens, gotta have the drama. Also, if you guys don't watch my other reactions, I am still sick, so my sickness seems to be going through some stages, and, it's now in my chest, causing me to need to cough, which I feel like I need to cough right now. But you'll see me drinking a lot, and I'll be muting out any coughing or sneezing that I may be doing. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this episode. The title is very intriguing, so I really want to see what this is going to be about. And I'm very glad that the teacher is gone. I sort of almost bought her story. I wanted to believe her story, but the ending, the way she was checking out other young kids, just makes me believe that she's a predator and her story was bogus. So anyway, so I'm glad she's gone. I feel sorry for Archie because he's so upset, but I'm sure he'll get over her pretty soon. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this episode.
I told you, Cheryl. No more sleeping in Jason's bed.
I was working on the eulogy for JJ.
Don't bother. You won't be speaking at his memorial. God knows what you'd say. Something to humiliate us.
Jesus.
Look, Reg, save it, Andrews. If anybody deserves to be captain and wear Jason's number, it's me. Not you.
Weren't they like friends in the first episode? I'm pretty sure, I thought they were.
PG, post-friendly. What, too soon?
Coach Clayton says I have a shot at being varsity.
I can help with that. I know Miss Grundy was tutoring you.
Understatement of the year.
But there's this amazing songwriter from New York who's an adjunct at Carson College. Incredible mentor. He does some coaching on the side, and I told him about you. Call him if you want, but do it soon. His spots fill up fast.
Thank you, though.
That's very nice.
Sorry to interrupt Sad Breakfast Club, but I'm here to formally invite you to Jason's memorial at Thornhill this weekend. To my surprise and chagrin, Mother added you to the guest list in case you're tempted to steal our silver candlesticks. Don't. We'll be searching bags.
Hey, try to remember, she is burying her brother.
She might be burying her brother, but didn't give her excuse to act like a bitch. Sorry.
Catch on quick, newbie.
Hey, son, time to... hey. Hi.
Is there something sparking between them two?
Just close this, not all the way.
Thanks, Dad. Goodbye.
When I'm upstairs. I knocked on the door and asked if Polly was all right, and she didn't say anything. So I kicked the door down. Polly was trying to hurt herself, Betty. That's why we sent her away.
What's wrong with your head?
Nothing, it's fine.
You're not playing with the busted head.
I said it's fine, Reg.
Archie, sit this one out. Go thank me later.
Are you really that scared of me?
Fellas,
I don't think that's it.
we're gonna play.
I think he really doesn't want Archie to hurt himself more permanently.
Funeral.
They're, juvenile. They're repetitive.
Wait, are you... Is that it? You're saying I should just quit?
I'm saying that I don't think I can help you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, is it just Veronica?
Cheryl invited you. I have no idea why you're here.
Me neither.
Jeez.
There are worse things in prison.
Like this dinner party.
What did you say?
Jesus.
Watching your father being handcuffed and dragged out of your home in front of you and your neighbors, all those reporters.
What's your point?
I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye.
That's why I think it's so great. You're all getting a chance to say goodbye to Jason tomorrow.
Not all of us.
That's because some people already got to say goodbye to Jason while rowing him across the river to his death.
Okay, I think I found parents that I hate worse than Alice Cooper. God, I'm getting a 7 flashback. Anybody seen that movie?
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Oh god, that's not making me feel better. Oh, don't be a hit. Oh, it's a snake. Okay. Woo! Scared the crap out of me. So I'm gonna guess that a Southside Serpent sent that to her.
It was the best I could do.
I kind of like them two together. Jughead and Betty. I mean, they already have like cute little nicknames for each other. Juggy and Bets. So,
You think you're so clever coming here offering your pity? What are you talking about? So you've come to gloat. With the warmest regards from your husband, I'm sure.
You ready? Just about. You go ahead, I'll be down.
You're so much like him.
Oh god, I knew the red hair, I knew it. Creepy lady, quit it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Archibald.
She changed to white.
Let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. Oh my god.
Come on, Cheryl, I'm on your side. I didn't think I'd ever say that, to be honest, but I am.
I'd like to start the memorial. A few words about Jason. You're only going to make things worse. Is it me, or did the temperature just drop like it does in horror movies?
Just the icy chill of the dead.
Should at least shut the door behind you. Look in the bag. Oh, hi. Okay. Well, I guess
I'm so sorry, we were just leaving.
closing the door wouldn't have done any good.
It's you. How lovely to see you again. Come closer, Polly, dear.
Polly? I knew she was mistaking her for somebody, but I didn't think it was Polly.
It's nice to see you again.
But I guess it makes sense Polly would have been there because they dated, right?
Well, of course you're not wearing it. Oh, bless.
Wearing what?
The ring, Polly. That ring has been in the Blossom family for generations. You keep it close to your heart, always. But don't tell Penelope I gave it to you, or she'll likely come and snip it off your finger.
I won't, I promise.
Such a shame.
Oh.
was the last thing I was living for.
I had to! But Jason would have wanted.
No, Cheryl. As always, it's what you wanted. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Because after tonight, there'll be no more river fixings. And if not for the fact that no one would have you, I'd be shipping you off to a boarding school in Europe tonight.
Dad, Jason and Polly were engaged. Did you know that? Oh my God.
He knew that.
Little friend Cheryl's great-grandfather murdered yours, Betty.
Why?
For the same reason they do everything. Greed and hate.
That's why you hated Jason. Because of some blood feud that happened before you were even born?
They stole our livelihood, Betty. And I'd die before I let them steal my daughter, too.
Where is she?
She's sick! And Jason made her sick. And she's not coming home until she isn't sick anymore. Fair warning. Stay out of it.
What, you'll ship her off too? I wonder if she's really sick, or is because she was in love with Jason they shipped her off.
You're almost too close to call.
Archie's gonna let Reggie have the captain position so he can do music.
I love playing football. Your starting lineup deserves a captain whose only love is football. Someone like Reggie.
Waiting on me, Andrews?
No. And I really hope you don't cut me, Coach, because I freaking love being a Bulldog. But that part of me that I would have to give to you if I were captain, I gotta save that for something else.
He would do anything to protect Polly. So the next logical question is, how far would he go to protect her?
Whoever broke into Sheriff Keller's house and stole all his evidence wasn't at the drive-in. My dad wasn't at the drive-in.
You need to talk to Polly.
Okay, guys, so after I picked up my jaw off the floor, that is the end of episode 5 of season 1 of Riverdale, and yeah, I want to say that it did sort of look like Betty's dad is the one who took all the things from the sheriff's office, but he looked just as surprised to see it. So I'm sort of wondering if Alice isn't the one who took it, and he just kind of ran across it. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just the way he looked. Like, he looked completely shocked to find all that stuff. And if he's the one that took it down, I don't see why he would have that expression on his face. So, but yeah, I really, really did enjoy this episode. There was a lot of Cheryl in this one, which I'm glad for because we got to see what she lives with. And it explains her attitude towards people. I'm not saying it excuses it, but I do understand it better now. Her parents are horrible. It's worse than Betty's mother. I haven't really had a reason to hate her father until recently, this episode. But yeah, Cheryl's parents definitely top of my list of people that I hate. I just don't understand how people can treat their children that way. I really don't. I don't understand why have children if that's the way you're going to be. But this really just confirms more that Jason was trying to get away from his parents. And to find out that him and Polly were actually engaged would explain why Betty's dad, well, not just his dad, just her dad, but Betty's parents would have sent Polly away to get her away from Jason. Because, you know, they obviously knew about the engagement, and they didn't want her to marry into the family because of a feud before they were even born. So stupid. But yeah, I don't know. Just a lot of questions still about who killed Jason. I don't think it was his parents because of the way they're acting, obviously. I don't think they killed their son. Not saying they wouldn't have, because I could totally see them being cold-blooded murderers. And I saw Cheryl that way to begin with because of the way she acted, but she just taken a page out of her parents' playbook on how to treat people. But she's not that way. She actually has feelings, and I can see that. So my dislike of Cheryl is dwindling down. I'm not going to say that I like her yet, but I am starting to dislike her less. I'll just say that. If she can start treating people a little nicer, I can definitely see myself liking Cheryl. I'm glad she stood up for what she wanted to do and spoke at Jason's funeral, even though she knew that there would be bad consequences to deal with from her parents afterwards. I thought it was very bold of her to come in wearing white instead of black, like people usually do at a funeral. But I understand why she chose that outfit. So yeah, but, and I'm glad that Archie has decided to put, all of his, I don't know what you want to call it, but he's putting it all into his music, like he gave up. He didn't give up football, but he gave up being captain so that he could put more of his energy and time into what he really wants to do, and that's music. So I'm glad that he finally has figured out what he wanted to do, and he's going for it. Despite what that music teacher guy said. Not that he was a music teacher, but you know what I mean. So yeah, anyway. I think that's all I have to say about this episode, but yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. So I really wish I could sit here and just watch more, but I can't, unfortunately. But anyway, if you guys would like to follow me on Twitter to keep up with what I'm doing, or if something were to happen to my channel or an episode, you can find information over there or send me messages there. The link will be down below. If you guys would like early access to my reactions or full reactions, you can always go over and support me over on Patreon if you would like. And the link for that is also down below. The full episodes are only available for a limited time. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you would like me to react to, please leave those down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.